Hi everyone, so today I'm gonna tell you how to be an Emirates cabin crew. So if you're interested, yeah, keep on watching. So basically I've been a flight attendant for Emirates for almost 4 years. So the first thing that I did was I did an interview. So basically what you need to do is you need to send your application through the online at emirates.com, I think. And yeah, so they're gonna contact you and then they'll tell you if you're like on the open day, like accepted for the open day and assessment, all that. So the first thing I did is they asked me to go to Adelaide. So I went there and then I reached until to the final to the reaching test, but the thing is, I don't know why, but yeah, I didn't pass. And then after I went back home in Melbourne, and then they told me again, like, oh, if you want to try, you can come back. And so I went to another open day in Melbourne, and then I passed everything. So the first thing that I didn't know that you can do is you can reach the height limit. I think it was at 212 centimeter that you need to reach. You can use one hand, because in Adelaide I did use two hands, and when you use two hands it's harder for you to reach. But yeah, in Melbourne I did it with one hand, like it's easier, like if you can like reach it like that. I think I missed it like with 0.01 or 1 centimeter, 0.05 centimeter in Adelaide, and they were like, oh yeah, whatever. But yeah, they're very into standards. So yeah, anyway, I did it in Melbourne, and then I used one hand for reaching, and I did it. So I passed. The second tip I would say is you need to look at a lot of blogs. So before applying with Emirates, I read a lot of blogs, and like tips and tricks and all that on how to pass the interview. So yeah, like they want like when you, so basically the interview process is like it's like a stage. So like there's like 200 people, and then there's like 5 to 10 stages, I think, of group interview. I forgot, it was like 4 years ago. But yeah, so basically on the first stage you hand in your resume, and then from that they will cut people. So like, for example, there's 200 people, and then they'll be like, okay guys, come back in like 5 minutes to 10 minutes, and if you have a number, and then they'll be like, oh, if you have this number, you'll get in and everything. So you basically give your resume. So the first thing that you do is like smile, like I don't know, just like be yourself, and like, this is my resume. And then you need to like be organized. I think that's the main thing. Like with any other job, you need to be organized. So like if they ask for a photo, like a passport photo, like a full body corporate photo, if you have like a resume or yeah, something like that, you need to have those. So that's the first thing. So you give your resume and all these documents and everything, and then you go out, they come back. And so if you have your number, you come back, and then they're gonna do a lot of group exercises. So I think it was like something like, okay, if there's a person next to you, and then you'll be like standing, you'll be like, hey, this is I don't know, like Leia or whatever, so this is what she do and everything. So you kind of introduce the person next to you. It kind of like, now thinking about it, I'm like, what is this? And then now I'm like, actually it's a process, because as a cabin crew you need to talk in front of people, and like they want to know how you talk to people, like in front of people. So like, yeah. And then another group interview exercise is like you what is this, like describe an object or something like that. So yeah, there's a lot of series of group interview, and reading blogs helped me with it. No, I mean, not blogs is just like, oh yeah, this, but it just give you an idea, like, oh, okay, this is what I need to prepare. But you never know what they ask. Different cities have different interview. In Adelaide I have different interview than in Melbourne. So yeah, so basically, yeah, so we go to 5 group exercises, and then they cut you like 200 to 180 to 150 to 120. It's quite nerve-wracking actually. So that's the first day, and then on the end of that day you're gonna do the English test. So you're gonna, like, I think it was like a written exercises, and they just tell you on the spot if you pass or not. And then they'll be like, okay guys, so if you didn't pass, you're gonna go out, and if you pass, you stay in the room. And then they were like, okay guys, so I'm gonna contact you within the next few weeks for your final interview and all of that. It's quite quick actually. Like for me, I went the next day for my final interview. So yeah, it was very quick. Like I went to the open day that day, a whole day process, and the next day I went the final interview. And then the final interview is like a one-on-one, so you talk to the recruiter. Yeah, it's like for them to really know if you're good for the job. And then after, I think like, yeah, so if you pass, they're gonna give I think it was like a golden, like it was the golden call. And yes, I think it was like a few weeks, and then they'll be like, it's like a golden call with them. So they're gonna call you like, hey, you passed and all this. And then after that, you're gonna do the medical test. And medical test, oof, you need to do a lot of, like, you need to have all the vaccines and everything. It's quite, you know, like full on, like, oh, what are these vaccines? And then yeah, anyway, you need to do that. And then you need to, you know, like do like dental as well and everything, and they need to check. Yeah, it's quite true, but they want for cabin crew to have a perfect set of teeth. And then after that, what else happened? So yeah, so if you pass the medical test and all these dental thingy, and then yeah, so basically they're gonna tell you when you want to go. They're gonna give you a specific date, but some people, like, you know, change the date, but I didn't. I just like went on it. And then what else? So yeah, so that's basically the whole interview process, or whole process until you get to Dubai. So yeah, so I think on my next video I'm gonna talk about you know, when you get there and all that. So yeah, the summary of it is you need to look at the vlogs, and then you need to smile a lot, and then you need to dress the part as well. I'm gonna talk to you about that more in on the next video, on how to dress the part, like how to do the makeup and all that. And then yeah, so, and also believe, like, you know, if it's meant for you, it is meant for you. Okay, like you don't need to like, oh, you know, I didn't get in. Like, don't give up, because for me, I did like 2 interviews. So don't give up. And yeah, I hope you all the best. And yeah, for sure some airlines will be the same, like, you know, with the group interview and all that, and then looking the part and being organized. But yeah, I hope you find this video helpful, and that's pretty much it. Okay, see you guys next time. Bye.